you all must be here for a story, is that right? Yes. Let's try that one more time. You must all be here for a story, yes? Yes! That's what I love to hear. As you know, I am the royal page. But of course, someone is coming to help me tell the story. I can't tell it alone. Do you know who it is who's coming? You have been well informed. Plus, you're very smart. That's a great combination. Are we ready to welcome her? Are you so excited? Hands out, ready to applaud, everyone? There we are, announcing the lovely sleeping beauty, Princess Aurora!
Hello, dear. Hello. Oh, well, how are you, Royal Page?
I'm doing quite well, Your Highness, and yourself?
Oh, I'm doing very well.
Fantastic. All of our friends have all been waiting so patiently, and we were all hoping that you would share a story with us.
Oh, I would love to share a story, but only if you help me, please, yes? And you too, Royal Page?
I would be so honored, Your Highness. Thank you.
Well, how should I begin this story? Any ideas? Once upon a time.
Wonderful
We
idea.
should start that. Can we say that all together, please? Yes. Ready?
Once upon a time.
In a faraway land, there lived a king and his fair queen. For many years had longed for a child, and finally their wish was granted, and I was born.
And they named her Aurora after the dawn, for she filled their lives with sunshine. Then a great holiday was proclaimed throughout the land so that all could celebrate the birth of the tiny princess.
And that day my friends the fairies arrived. Can you remember their names together, please? Well, the first fairy, well, she loved the color pink. And her name was, anyone? Oh, I think we heard all three right there.
We'll look at with the first one, Flora, there we are. And when Flora arrived, she said, each of us the child may bless with a single gift, no more, no less. Then she went up to the baby's cradle and took out her wand. Everyone, wands out. Yes, and she said, little princess, my gift shall be the gift of beauty.
Thank you. And now the second fairy, well, she always wore the color green. And her name was, anyone? Flora, thank you, dear.
Yes. Then she went up to the baby's cradle and she took out her wand, wands out, and she said, little princess, my gift shall be the gift of song.
Now the third fairy, she loved the color blue. And her name was? Merryweather. Very good.
Yes, that's right. And Merryweather went up to the baby's cradle, everyone wands out for the last time. Yes, and she said, sweet princess, my gift shall be the...
Oh, poor Merryweather could bestow her gift. A great gust of wind blew open the castle doors and swept across the room. And there was thunder and lightning, and someone else had come to visit me. Do you know who that was? Maleficent, yes.
And Maleficent went up to the king and queen and said, listen well, all of you. The princess shall indeed grow in grace and beauty. Belong to my own and know her. But before the sun sets on her 16th birthday, she shall prick her finger on the spindle of a spinning wheel and I can't say the rest of it.
Oh, but thank goodness Merryweather still had her gift to give, and she made everything better.
Yes, Merryweather went up to the baby's cradle and changed the curse so that Aurora would not be harmed, but would instead fall into a deep, deep sleep. And from this slumber you shall wake when true love's kiss the spell shall break. For true love conquers all.
And on that day, my father decreed that every spinning in the kingdom be burned. But Maleficent's curse could never come true.
But the three fairies knew that Maleficent could still cause trouble, and so they came up with a plan. They would give up their wands and live without magic, and take the princess away with them into the forest where she would till she was 16 years old.
And they even changed my name. Doesn't anyone remember the name the good fairies gave to me?
It sounds like a flower.
Oh, very good, dear. Thank you.
Finally, the 16th birthday arrived, and Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather wanted to plan a surprise for the princess. So they sent her out into the forest to pick some berries.
I wondered what those dears were up to, for I had just picked berries yesterday.
And as soon as the princess left, the three good fairies got to work.
And as Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather were preparing this lovely surprise for me, I went for a walk in the woods. And as I walked, I daydreamed. Oh, I had so wanted to meet someone special. And then I told my forest friends I had met someone special. Well, he's tall, and he's handsome, and he's so romantic. And we walked together, and we talked together. And just before we say goodbye, he takes me in his arms, and then I wake up. Yes, it's only in my dreams, but they say if you dream anything more than once, well, it's sure to come true. And then something magical happened. Why? It was my dream, Prince.
I know you, I walked with you once upon a dream. I know you, believing your eyes is so familiar.
And just like my found myself dancing with a handsome stranger. Only this time he wasn't a dream. He was a dream come true.
But if I knew you, I know what you do. You love me at once, the way you did once upon a dream.
Oh, well, I was so enchanted, but then I remembered I had to run home. The good fairies must be wondering where I was. So I said goodbye to my handsome stranger, and I went back to the cottage.
Now, back at the cottage, there was a battle of color going on, because Flora wanted the princess's dress to be what color? Pink, but then Merryweather changed it to blue, and then Flora changed it back to pink, and then Merryweather changed it to Samantha. And then, until finally...
I opened the door and I saw the beautiful birthday gift they had made me. Why, it was a lovely dress, it was a cake, and oh, everything was so wonderful. I couldn't wait till they met the handsome stranger.
Three good fairies could see that Briar Rose was in love, and so they told her that she was really Princess Aurora and already promised to Prince Philip she would never see that handsome young man again.
Well, I was so disappointed. I cried and I cried.
The three good fairies kept their promise and took the princess back to the castle, and there they